So I'd like to start with this extraordinary going from you to proper living in wild, rugged Wales. So I'm intrigued to find out what the motivating moment or what the motivating factor was to finally up sticks so monumentally, especially as new parents with a young child, to come here and live this extraordinary life.
Tara guys, practice tayo ng Argos. Pero mamaya, bibidyo ko mamaya guys. 10 likes dito sa video na ito para maano. Papractice ang Argos at magpapa. Okay guys. Gusto mo mag rank, mag-comment kayo tsaka mag-like sa video na ito.
So to reveal the secrets and the science behind their colourful contents, I've come to a factory that's been making them for 27 years. I'm Greg Wallace. Hey! And tonight I'll be adding a bit of sparkle. I think I might end up looking like a glam rock guitarist and handcrafting with colour. What a lovely job this is, to create a kaleidoscopic bath bomb. This factory produces 14 million bath bombs every single year, and I'm going to reveal just how they do it. It smells amazing. Here they make all sorts of colourful cosmetics. I've just spent my first night in Wales, sleeping in a car perched on the side of a mountain. My hosts, Matthew and Karis, have spent the last 3 years attempting to turn these 4 acres of pastureland into a wild farm.
Bukas kasi install ako ng Minecraft.
Become self-sufficient.
Bukas, first gameplay ko. So, be tuned. Hindi mo na mag-alaro Emmet. Gusto nyo mag-1v1, lalagay ko dyan sa aking sa video na ito, ang aking ID. Epic pa ako, so huwag nyo akong i-destroy guys.
It's not just wild flowers and nettles growing here.
Oh
The
shit.
couple have used old tractor tyres as raised beds to help them produce more conventional fruit and veg.
This is the first proper year that we've moved all the tyres up here. So we just planted like everything. It's gone a bit crazy, but you have to search through for like tomatoes and stuff, but that's fun.
We don't want it too neat. We don't want it too neat at all. We want it like a bit chaotic. This garden's unlike any other veg garden I've seen before because it's bountiful and abundant, but it's also slightly crazy. It's kind of like being in a garden of Eden that has been built in a scrapyard. How self-sufficient are you?
Kuya,
We are, what did we
tama
do
mo,
last year?
are offline, may wifi lang.
And that should just
Offline na rin eh.
over the next few years.
The golden
Mas madaming yung lang.
65.
Offline.
and buying things like dairy, bread, grain products, and things like that. It's hard to be perfect. You're almost embarrassed to say it's
Ba't may
hard to be
banting ko?
perfect, but presumably that perfection is self-imposed. Yes, I think we are. I mean, we're very conscious of the environmental impacts, the welfare impacts, and all this stuff.
Nagpaka-offering kayo?
Saan?
McDonald's every now and again. No, I wish I didn't, but
Today.
It's still every now and again. But it sounds like therefore you're a realist. Yes. Yes. We're not ideological about this, really. I'd say all of this is a big experiment, but we're doing it because a lot of it is fun. It helps us with the guilt that comes with being human at these times. But we're not ideological. I don't think. Whether there's an ideology or not, this switch in lifestyle is still extreme.
Okay guys.
I still don't know anything about their life before this. I've seen a wall plastered with photos. There's a lot of travel photos. So I think this was a family that embraced life, but I have
Ito
no
mo kuya,
idea
walang wifi.
what their lifestyle was
Walang
before
wifi.
they moved
Sa madaming
to
ads.
this. I wonder what would push two vets to abandon the careers they had spent so long establishing. When I graduated, it really felt like my entire
kailan
support
Sabado?
network collapsed overnight. And
Ngayong
you're,
Sabado, de. Ngayong
in
Sabado.
a new job in a
Yung
totally different part of the country.
anniversary.
So loneliness was a massive issue.
Ngayon ang Sabado.
Passing your
Sama na.
exams is basically the start of learning, and you end up feeling. I think it's called imposter syndrome. You can end up full of doubt, and even with colleagues, everybody's worked so hard to get there. You've got to show everybody else how pleased you are to be there. It's kind of a privilege to get to that point, so it feels a bit weird to be unhappy with it after you've invested so much. And I was drinking myself to sleep some nights. You were doing this, really lonely, really isolated. It's horrible to say, isn't it? It's horrible to admit. It was tough. It was really tough. But the pressure of the job wasn't the only problem Matthew struggled with. He was also confronted with a moral conflict that he saw within the industry.
So may bagong skill ako guys. Na-practice ko dito.
Yeah, I did in a fairly dramatic way. I
Ang ko mga turtle guys.
publicly criticising the profession and made a mess of it because basically an entire profession turned on me and said, "Well, you were critical of the profession. What did you do?" In a national newspaper said, but it got kind of twisted. You know how the media takes things. So what I was trying to say was kind of lost in a little bit of. The whole profession is like cowboys, which is not what I'm trying to say at all. To me, it feels like the veterinary profession is assisting many genetic problems, managing problems, and so unclear on what you were talking. I'm imagining with the little
Ano
knowledge
ko
I
offline
have,
namin? Ba't kailangan mo wifi?
pedigree
Wala,
breeding,
tao yan ba?
where dogs are bred for aesthetics rather than health. I mean that's a big issue. I mean that's covered quite a lot in the media. These flat-nosed, washed-nosed dog breeds, all that kind of thing, to be part of the profession that's keeping them going. Even though I know it's all done through compassionate, we're caring for individual animals, of course, but I'm not comfortable with that. That must have been pretty hurtful for the whole of the profession that you had spent a great deal of your adult life working towards, for them to turn on you. That was tough. I thought I was ready, and I wasn't at all.
And I don't think, went around it the right way. You were really frustrated and angry at that point, and a bit naive just to thinking what a tabloid newspaper might, how they might write it and portray it. So that,
I just wanted to make some noise. I did want to start a conversation, but I wasn't the way to do it. There are friends I haven't spoken to for 10 years. Do you wish you hadn't done that in such a public way? I wish I was here without having to have done that. But I don't know where if we were still fighting to be part of the profession, it would be in a very different place. It wouldn't be here. Burn bridge leaves you nowhere else to go but forward, doesn't it? So this was a direct result of that. As the son of a vet, I'd always grown up thinking that that would be the dream profession. I wanted to be a vet myself, so I'm lost for words, deeply moved, because his heart, their heart, is so in the right place, and he's been so deeply misunderstood by his peers, his friends, his colleagues, and for that to have happened 10 years ago and still affect him as deeply and profoundly that he can't hold his emotions. I'm really, really sad. But also, it makes a lot more sense why he is here now. I understand why he has created this. There is a reason in every nettle, every weed that's growing. He's done this as one giant experiment. Matthew is now determined to embrace a life of self-reliance, using his knowledge of science and bioengineering. And Matthew's testing homemade inventions in all weathers.
Bioengineering pala siya.
I'm happy to help out, even though I'm not sure what it is we're building.
Nakita ko lang guys yung mga edits kay Ayers. Argos. Ito mo yun. Casting. Pero, wala isang issue doon. Kala nila madaling mag-gawa kasi hindi ba? Gusto ko gamitin ako. Sobrang hirap. First game ko. Talo agad. Ang stat ay 1, 10, 2.
But I think that's probably where we are quite similar. Yeah, no, we've failed a lot. That's how you learn. Well, that's failure. It's not completely all the time. The plan for today, Matthew tells me, will give the family hot water without the need to burn fuel of any kind.
Okay.
Is this another Matthew invention? Look at that.
Galing pala. Bioengineering.
It's going to work totally impossibly. Yeah. As the compost heats up, the water in this pipe heats up, and just by convection, the hot water then rises up in the pipes. There'll be a hot water tank above it, exchange that heats into the water in the hot water tank, and then the cold water comes down to the bottom, and it just keeps going like that. It's a theory, and that's the theory. I like that. Currently, this project has been a complete failure. The theory has already been proved, but up here, the resources I haven't made it work yet. So we're not going to give up. We're going to keep going until we make this work, because other people have made this work. They're already heating hot water off composting. I understand what pushed Matthew away from civilization, but I still don't
Okay,
really
guys.
understand what it is
Goodbye.
about this way of life.
Tomorrow na ako mag-record. Minecraft. First episode.
I've met very similar people, and I see little elements in your
Bye,
life
guys.
of